Good day, YouTube. Today's topic is wearing military combat boots. What does that mean exactly? Because that's a vague title. To be honest with you, it is what it's like to serve in the military. This video could apply across the board in every branch in one way or the other. So let's begin with saying this. You join the military regardless of branch. You're going to go through some sort of basic training or boot camp, or if you're going through on the officer side, you'll go through some type of field training or academy. First of all, it's going to be challenging, but that's what life is like. The military is going to be challenging. It's going to be challenging across the board regardless of how you come in. Mentally, physically, it's going to be challenging, but that is a good thing. That's something that you can say, hey, that's my goal, and I'm going to make that happen. And you do. You work as a team. So coming into the military, that's one thing for sure, is teamwork is big. And I'm not saying it's perfect, but it is a big thing. You'll have to put yourself second. Second after what or after who? And that's joining the military. It is when you join, you're becoming part of something that's bigger than one individual, myself, yourself. So it's putting yourself second. In the Air Force, of course, that is service before self. And I'm sure the other branches have something similar to that as well. That's what we volunteer to do, is when we sign up to join the military. And one of the things that I want to say is we join for whatever reason or reasons. There's many of them out there, but we join also to serve our nation, and that's probably the biggest thing that you're going to hear or have heard in the past. You join to serve our nation, to serve the people of the United States, and that is putting yourself second. And that's not a bad thing, that's a good thing. The other thing is sacrifice. You're going to sacrifice your time, your a lot of different things. And think of it like this. When we join or sign up to join, that's what we're saying, is that we are going to do that sacrifice, whether it's once a week or more, or the ultimate sacrifice. The ultimate sacrifice is we're saying that we are willing to put our lives on the line if needed. That doesn't really happen often, but it does happen, and it is a possibility, like I've said, regardless of branch. When you sign up, when you wear the combat boots, the military combat boots, you are signing up to be away from home at times. Not all the time, but at times, whether it's you're going off to your basic training, your boot camp, or you're going on a deployment or a temporary duty, TDY, or a remote tour, and your family is not going to go with you, because sometimes our family can't go with us. So it is definitely signing up to be away from your family. That is part of the job. Sometimes we're going to have to go places that we don't want to go. Let's just say we have to go to this country, or we have to go to this state and live there. I signed up, I'm from Los Angeles, wanted to go to the East Coast or Europe. I went to Alabama, and I had no say but to do it. I did try to trade with someone else, but the Air Force disapproved. When you sign up, you are going to be away from your hometown, most likely, especially if you're active duty. That means you're going to go to another location to live. When you sign up to wear the combat boots, the military combat boots, you are signing up to follow in the footsteps of the predecessors that came before us. And that could be somebody that was there 1 year ago, 100 years ago, 50 years ago, somewhere in between. But it is, like I said earlier, joining the military is doing something that's way bigger than us, and that is following in the footsteps of our predecessors. The good thing about that is the military is known for camaraderie, which is a big thing. That is that teamwork, that friendship. Whether you know each other or not, you start talking military lingo terms, and people from the past, from yesterday, from a different location know exactly what you're talking about. Whenever we wear the military combat boots, we are all the same in uniform, men and women, regardless of many of the differences that we may have. We look exactly alike. That goes for active duty, that goes for guard, that goes for reserve as well. When we sign up, we are saying that we are accepting challenges, that we're going to be challenged, that we're going to receive discipline and training and structure. That's exactly what I needed when I signed up for the military, for the Air Force. It means growth, personally and professionally, and that's a big thing. In fact, I didn't really know how much I was going to grow once I joined the military. We are going to become and trained, part of that education that training, specialists. We're going to know our job inside and out, or at least we should know our job inside and out, and that is a good thing. We could sign up for one tour. I know the Army may have something like 2-year contracts or 3-year contracts, whereas the Air Force and other branches have 4-year contracts minimum. So whether we serve one tour or 20 plus years, that is what we are signing up to do when we say we want to serve in the military. Another good thing is full-time or part-time. We have options. No, I don't want to do it all every day, but I want to serve our nation part-time. That could be the Guard or Reserve, or I can say, nope, I want to do it every day for 4 years, see if I like it, and then decide if I want to continue full-time or not. That's the active duty side. What I've mentioned, all of these are positive things, if your outlook is positive. I was reading an article, and it said that sometimes people don't research joining the military, they just do it. And the article was on a website called thebalance.com. If you look at thebalance.com and type in things to consider before joining the military, is buyer's remorse. In other words, you sign up for 4 years or 6 years, and 1 year into it, you're like, this was a mistake. Maybe that person didn't do a lot of research. That is the thing that you should do. I've always told people when they ask me questions is look at your options, ask questions, contact a recruiter, see if it's a fit for you, look at all of your options, and then decide, yes, I'm going to join this branch for this amount of time, or part-time, or full-time. Like I said, everything that I talked about are positive things as you do your research or look back to why you joined the military if you're already in. And there are a lot of other benefits as well that we as service members get. If you realize that you've joined the military and it's not for you, and that's fine, do the best that you can, finish your time, and then move on to other things as well. That's what it's like when I say it is about wearing the military combat boots. Hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great day.